Normalization of male birth control. Everyone with daddy issues, now is the time to cover your ears. According to the National Public Radio, just over 3.6 million babies were born in the United States last year. The National Center for Health Statistics commented. Now, I'm not very good at math, so I won't try to confuse you with the numbers. But in the United States, more than 99% of women aged 15 to 44 who have ever had sexual intercourse have used at least one contraceptive method, according to Guttmacher Institute. Now, this is just a statistic for women. You don't have to be a doctor or a rocket scientist to know that if a man has intercourse with a woman, the woman can only get pregnant every 9 months. Now, if the man has intercourse with multiple women, he can get numerous women pregnant. So why are we focusing our attention on female-based birth control when they can only get pregnant once every 9 months? Throughout this speech, I will use databases and trustworthy websites to clarify statistics and use research conducted by scientists and doctors to give you facts about contraception and pregnancy. Eventually, everyone will engage in sexual intercourse to continue their family. Whether you are debating on starting your contraception journey or are simply interested in changing your current method, male contraception should be a bigger priority and considered the best option. Placing more importance on male-based birth control methods and increasing awareness relieves women of the constant emotional and financial burden. We can create better lives and fewer unwanted pregnancies. According to America's Health Ranking, nearly half of U.S. pregnancies are unintended, and by age 45, more than half of all U.S. women will have an unintended pregnancy. This means of the previous 3.6 million babies born last year, 1.8 million of these babies were unplanned. If a woman chooses to be sexually active, all of the responsibility is placed on the women during this time. There are 9 most common types of contraception to prevent pregnancy. A woman can use a condom, oral contraceptive pill, and intrauterine device. There's also the contraceptive implant and the contraceptive injection. And lastly, the contraceptive ring, diaphragm, and emergency contraception pill. According to Planned Parenthood, these options can range from $50 to $1,300 and last from one use to a few years. A non-invasive male vasectomy is $1,000 and is guaranteed to last until reversed. This will eliminate a constant need for more hormones, requiring a woman to buy more and earn insurance to cover it. As seen on this screen, these are the different types of birth control if you're not familiar with any of them, ranging from condom to the diaphragm. The only birth control that doesn't come with any side effects is to have a penis. Birth control pills affect a person's hormone levels, leading to various side effects. Birth control pills are medications taken by mouth that contain hormones, which prevent ovaries from releasing eggs during ovulation or increase the thickness of cervical mucus to be a barrier between sperm and any eggs. When birth control first came out, it was a daily hormone pill for 21 days, followed by a placebo, regular sugar, pill for 7 days, where you would have your period. Today, variations are available that you can choose to skip your period altogether. This birth control option comes with more than a few side effects. Side effects can include, but are not limited to, acne, bleeding or spotting between periods, bloating, heart attack, depression, feeling dizzy, fluid retention, fatigue, headache, increased appetite, insomnia, melasma, which is dark patches on the face, mood swings, nausea, tenderness or pain in the breasts, vomiting, weight gain, and death. This impacts the daily life and can completely change how she looks, feels, and responds. On the right-hand side of this screen is a contraceptive pill warnings with all of the expected side effects. There's a solution the FDA has approved, a non-invasive vasectomy. Since the FDA has already approved this procedure, the FDA and other health organizations should have easier access, less cost, and more education about this birth control option. Even if men choose not to get sterilized, they should be held accountable and responsible for other birth control methods. A non-invasive vasectomy is different from a standard vasectomy with how long they will last and what happens to the vas deferens. In the photo shown, it shows where the vas deferens is cut, not allowing sperm to travel through the urethra and out of the penis. According to Planned Parenthood, a vasectomy is a simple surgery done by a doctor in an office, hospital, or clinic. The small tubes in your scrotum can carry sperm, are cut or blocked off so sperm can't leave your body and cause pregnancy. The procedure is rapid, and you can go home the same day. And it's incredibly effective at preventing pregnancy, almost 100%. The worst part is the pain of anesthetics. No complications and little recovery time. Certainly, men play a part in preventing pregnancies. They can wear condoms or have a vasectomy. As science and medicine continue to develop, men are able to take their own form of birth control pills. These pills lower the levels of testosterone and other hormones in the blood, cutting down on sperm production. After men took the DMAU pill daily for a month, their testosterone dropped to what was described as castrate levels. This means the hormone was as low as if they were castrated, according to Northwest Primary Care. This birth control option also has little to no side effects, such as endangering the liver, but DMAU doesn't seem to do so. A series of longer-term studies on it may be in the works in the future. If we were to place more importance on male-based birth control, this would relieve women's emotional and financial burdens. If we do not take this seriously and continue the rate of unprotected sex, we will continue to increase the unplanned pregnancies and abortions. More accessible contraception and an increase of importance in education could be necessary to better men's sexual health. This will not only make men take a more active role in family planning, but they can become a more supportive partner to those they care about, says Northwest Primary Care. According to UN News, due to the COVID-19 outbreak, they project that if health service remain disrupted and lockdowns continue for 6 months, some 47 million in these countries may not be able to access modern contraceptives, resulting in around 7 million unintended pregnancies. By limiting birth control options to just one gender and having something globally impacted, we will experience an unplanned baby boom our generation has never experienced before. I am sick and tired of the pressure put on women to be responsible for birth control when it takes two to reproduce. Birth control causes many debilitating side effects, and it is stressful to take a pill at the same time every day. And being forced to endure harsh side effects of taking the medication compared to a one-time non-invasive outpatient procedure with the highest rates of preventing pregnancy is simply absurd. Eventually, everyone will engage in sexual intercourse to continue their family tree. Whether you are debating on starting your contraception journey or are simply interested in changing your current method, male contraception should be a bigger priority and considered the best option. Placing more importance on male-based birth control methods and increasing awareness relieves women of the constant emotional and financial burden that can create better lives and unwanted pregnancies. I see my high school and college friends taking responsibility and getting IUD insertions or figuring out other birth control options. It's time we start calling out the double standards and placing accountability on all participating parties. I want you to spread awareness and hold people accountable instead of babying them. Thank you.